Good evening, everyone. I'm your lovely host from the Rinse Art Café. With me here, I have Ferdie Hart, and today I'm going to be interviewing him. But before we begin, please do not send any hate towards anyone featured or mentioned in this interview. And when commenting down below, please be respectful of each other's opinion and don't get too wild down there. So, without further ado, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right? So first of all,
Hey,
let's get to know each other a bit. So
hi.
tell me where you grew up.
Yes, my name is Ferdie Hart. I grew up in Suriname, in a district called Wanica, Lelydorp. I've lived there since I was up from the age of 0 to 3 years old. Then I moved to the big city called Paramaribo. You probably know where that is.
Yeah,
You're-
I lived most of my life in
Yeah,
Paramaribo.
great. So we're on the same page. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I spent my youth. Let's say I moved around a lot, but I ended up in a street called Diamantstraat, and that's at Maratreta 4. And that's where I basically, did had my first experiences as a child and as a teenager.
And your first were your first memories like of Wanica, but like or
I
more
have
in Paramaribo.
Yeah, so I have like small faint memories of Wanica, of Lady Doro, like the cows, the smell, my aunt, my aunt, my family playing in the garden because my dad had a big garden. Excuse me, pardon my language. Yeah, he had a big. So that's what when I think about Lady Doro, I think about playing in the garden and the fruits, coconuts, rambutan. I don't know how you say that in English.
Yeah, just rambutan.
Rambutan, there we go. And yeah, but Maratriata 4, so Paramaribo. I was 4 years old when I moved to Paramaribo. And yeah, that's where, when I think about my childhood, that's where I think about Paramaribo. Playing soccer with my friends, doing stupid stuff with my friends, doing fun stuff with people,
Of course, making the memories.
making the memories. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, those form like the core memories of like your life, your childhood. Actually.
Exactly.
And where did you go to school actually?
So I went to school. I went to a Christian school, Kerkenschool. That's kindergarten, and then I went to Petrus School. That's that's basis on it. So you have kindergarten, and after kindergarten, that was Petrus School.
And I will like drop like another bombshell on this. I was to the school next to it. I went to the school next to it.
At a school.
Yes.
Yo, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not. I did not. I went across, but I did not like the kids that were at that school at that time. So there was, in my mind, there was always a war because our schools were like
Next to each other.
Like,
But like we all went to the same library.
yeah, that's jokes exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then I
Like,
went to.
do you remember like the lady who sold like there was like this hallway and there was
Shirley?
like this lady who sold like chips and
Yeah.
like food and
Like
stuff.
bami and
Yes.
nasi and all the noodles and stuff. Yeah.
Like most of the people that I asked, they like miss that like just like in a plastic bag having
Yeah,
like
the nostalgia of it all because
yeah, the noodles and the
Yeah.
rice, and it was like
yeah, that was good. That was delicious.
because now online people like see like from other countries like now in Suriname they don't always do that anymore, but
No?
like now
Yeah,
in
exactly.
other countries when people are looking at it, it's like kind of a bit like nostalgia, but like you see people in the comments not knowing what is going on,
Yeah.
asking why they're selling it in like the plastic bags,
Yeah,
but like we know it like why and stuff from our country.
exactly. And it was 10 times more delicious in a plastic bag than in a plate or some.
But here's the thing:
Yeah.
you can actually microwave food in like those plastic bags.
No.
I didn't know it, but
I did not know that. Fun fact.
yeah, I thought it would like melt or something,
Yeah.
but like
Did you try it?
I didn't try it, but I saw like when I went to middle school, I saw this a lady who was selling like food to like warm up the food. She like put it in like a plastic bag,
Yeah.
like, and then put it in the microwave.
Hey. That is now I know that too because I thought flammable, it's gonna burn, but
Yeah,
that's not the
I
point.
think metal is the problem.
That I think that makes a lot more sense. Like aluminum, metal. That's where the fire happens.
Yeah, but I think with stuff like I'm not sure that foam or like plastic is not really that much of an
Yeah,
issue.
that's where the safety kicks in.
Yeah.
That's okay. So yeah, Tante Shirley. That's the name of the lady that so Tante Shirley. Miss you.
She had like a godson who was like in my class as
Yeah,
well. Yeah,
really.
yeah,
That is. Do you remember him?
yeah. I remembered him. Like the teacher always put us next to each other, and we were like joking around.
Oh, jokes. Oh, jokes. That was at a slote school.
Yeah,
Oh, fun. Yeah. So that and then I went to Berkelveld school.
yeah,
So you have kindergarten and Berkelschool, Petersdonder school. Then yeah, at sixth grade, that's group 8 here in the Netherlands.
yeah.
You go to another school. I graduated and then I went to IP Berkelveld school, VOE, Mulo. And yeah, that's where I had my first, let's say experiences with the ladies, and like that's where I kind of found myself. That's where I fell in love with dancing and making music, basically. So we're basically in the class and just freestyling, rapping and stuff like that. And at this time, Asonto and the African music, the Afrobeat was just
It was popping at
it
that
was
time.
it was very popping. Like Asonto, Fuse ODG, Antenna, blah blah blah. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about? Yeah. So that's where the love for music and Afro basically started at dance. So yeah, so that's when started to think like, hey, I can do this. I can make this type of music. And
So how did it start? Were you just like how should I say this? Like just tapping like your table and like to the beat and like
exactly, that's exactly what you're imagining right now. That's
yeah.
exactly how it went. Just having fun with friends in class, and then just one day thinking, hey, mom, can I have some money? Because I was young. Then I went to the studio, made some songs made some songs, just trying to try it out. Didn't work out because I wasn't that good at the beginning, but
Of course,
yeah.
that's to expect. But did you have like classes like in instruments and stuff prior?
No, what's funny? I have two guitars at my home in Suriname, and I never. It's just there. It's just in my room. I never thought about going taking lessons, or because I just think that's a whole lot of that's gonna take all of the energy, and I don't have all of the energy. That's
Yeah.
no, I don't have any time to study music basically. Yeah, I just think that's a little too complicated for me. But writing music and like words, not writing music, and singing, rapping. That's where yeah,
That's where you like do more the lyrics and yeah,
exactly.
and
That's
the
it.
vocals
I'll
part.
just let the producer do his thing, the architect do his thing, make the beat and all of that stuff. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. That's basically no like interest in learning. I should basically just to own my craft a little better, just
Yeah.
to get better at my craft. But I never did that, at that time. Let's just say that. Let's just say that I wasn't interested in learning those things at that time.
It might be coming in the future. Who knows?
No, yeah, yeah, exactly. That's definitely something that I should get into.
Because I feel like it is like important to like understand like how this stuff is made, and so you can also
Yeah,
tweak it a bit to your flavor of music
of
and what
course.
and the idea in your head.
Of course, yeah. So I have a better understanding of the music that I want to make, and I know how to make it basically in the subtle of details.
Because I hear people say they make like the music first and then they put like lyrics on
There is
top
exactly that's
because like it's a bit difficult to do it the other way around.
yeah. It depends, but that's definitely one of the yeah. That's definitely one of the preferred ways to make music.
Yeah, because like you're working with the beat. Like I forgot what it's called, but like when you're like listening to music, you can count like from 1 to 4 or 1 to 8 or something. When
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
and works the same for dancers. Like if you want to compose something, you have to listen to the music and then base that what you're gonna do on there.
exactly, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Like I kind of want to like say something because
Say it.
when I was also at like Berkefeld,
Yeah.
when we were like getting
How long?
poetry,
How long is that? How many years is that? Like how long ago is that?
I think 5 years ago.
I don't think so. I don't think it's 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I was 18 years old, and that's the. I
Or
you know how long? I think it's like almost 10 years. It's like 9 to 8 years ago. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. We're
you're
old.
right. That's like almost like for me, it's almost yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We're not that young anymore, man.
No.
Yeah,
No, I want
yeah,
to be young forever. Like, just want to be able to like do stuff
yeah.
and like not be tired because
Yeah,
it's a struggle.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah, when I was like at the Berkefeld, like when we were getting poetry, I was like, I actually started writing poems and like working with people and like making beats
Yeah,
for some music and stuff. But like not many people actually knew about it because I kept it like on the down low. I was kind of
really.
like a bit like shy about it.
Yo, nice.
And I was also following singing and piano lessons.
Wow. So you got something from music. You love music.
Yeah, I actually do. But I feel like I need to like pick it up again, but I'm doing it a little bit at a time. So here,
Yeah.
like where we're at right now,
Are we?
at our domain,
Yes.
at like the common area,
Yeah.
they had like a karaoke night. And
Mm.
I sang karaoke like 2 times, but then there was also like a whole talent show part, and I brought like my little ukulele and I did like a cover of one of Joji's songs, World Star Money. I
Yeah.
was playing it on the ukulele and singing in the microphone. Everybody like liked my performance.
Hey.
I was like, I was kind of
Aw.
like doing a bit of like comedy and stuff in
Yeah.
there.
Nice.
I kind of panicked because I couldn't sing and play at the same time.
Yeah.
That's also like a skill that you need to develop, especially if
Exactly.
you're thinking of like playing your guitar and singing at the same time.
Exactly.
You need to find a way to combine that because I was like playing a few
Yeah.
notes
Like
and
yeah.
then
Like how do I play this and focus on the lyrics and yeah.
and I was like playing the song and I was like, okay, now I'm supposed to sing. But like people loved it. They just like the energy
Yeah.
of
So
it.
so you like performing? So that's what
Yeah.
I'm getting from this.
I like performing, but how about you? Do you like performing as well, or do you more stick more to the studio?
No, I love performing. The reason why I love the arts, I love acting, I love theater, I love making music, I love dancing. The reason why I love art, the reason why I have those, passions is because I love entertaining people. I love entertaining people. I love performing. I really love performing. That's it. If someone were to ask me from what do you do, I would rather say that I'm a performer than I'm a dancer or I'm an artist. I like that. I think that fits with me. I'm a performer.
I'm
Yeah.
getting the suspicious feeling that more artists than performers came from Berkefeld at this point.
Hey,
because,
might as well. Yeah,
because of all these
exactly.
coincidences.
Yeah,
So you like art, theater, and stuff like that as
yeah.
well. Like me too. Like I was tomorrow. I have like a thing planned to be like a background character in somebody's short film.
Yeah.
But they also asked me if I can like be in bigger projects like the next time.
Yeah. So
And I
you like
said,
you like acting.
yeah, I like yeah, actually like all of the stuff.
Why
But
are you not studying arts? Because of the money? Because they will not pay well.
yeah, most like those were the reason. But then I took a leap of faith,
Yeah.
and then I went and signed up for the film school. And
Nice.
with that, you can basically like get in contact with many people because through this interview thing,
Yeah.
I actually started that as well, like
Yeah.
getting in contact with people and trying to figure this stuff out. Because like if I'm just gonna like go out there, I won't like know the first thing, like where am I supposed to be, where am I supposed to start. But
Yeah.
how did you figure that out?
How did I figure? Uh, what What do you mean exactly?
Like how did you like like start? Like after you
Oh,
went to
that's a
like
good question.
like
So
the studio and then
yeah, so it was 2018. Um, the there was a new wave coming from the Netherlands where we are right now. So from Suriname. So the Dutch artists really started popping. They
yeah.
were really popping, and I thought in myself like, yo, I can speak Dutch, I can rhyme Dutch, I can rap Dutch. So why not make a song? So in 2018, I made a song. It's called Achternaam, and there was a kind of talent show thing, a show where you perform your song, and then you win. Then you win basically if you're doing good. So I performed. I did a show. I performed. It was good. It was great. The reaction of the crowd was amazing, and then a day or 2 days after that, a label, they came to me and they said like, "Yo, we're a new label. We're starting off, and CRW." And yeah, so that's when I basically started making music in 2018, and to trial and error. At in the beginning of my career, I wasn't really making good music, if I do say so myself. But with time, I started making more music, and just practice, fail, and then in 2000, I would say 2020, I started getting more serious about making music, and then the label asked me, from, "Hey, you got potential. Maybe we can, make something work here, between us, music steroids." And then they said they told me from, "Hey, we got a studio, and we would like to give you a tryout." So I did a tryout, my first tryout. It did not sound good at all, and they were like, Ferdie Hart, no, you're not yeah, you're not that.
Were you nervous?
I was, and you could hear it in the song. It was a really bad song. It was.
Well, do you think it was because of the nerves or
I think it was the nerves, and yeah, yeah, it was the nerves, I guess. And it wasn't really my sound, because I like Afro, and it was a hip hop, and I don't know why, but I don't really do that. I don't really feel it as much as I do Afro. So the inspiration wasn't really there to make it work. So they asked me from, "Hey, you got a second chance, make it work. Come by the studio again." And then I went to the studio again. This was 2 days after the first tryout. So I went, made a song, made a good song. I would say, if I say so myself. And yeah, they were like, "Yeah, you got potential, kid." And signed a contract, and then I started making music. I started taking my uh, music career more serious. And then about a year ago, I dropped a couple of good songs. I dropped a couple of really good songs.
because like I checked like the YouTube page
Yes.
and I saw like that your songs were performing really well.
Yeah, and yeah, and you could hear it too that I'm taking it more serious in the songs. Lufty Look No Mas Mas Fiti Lobby, Dutch Wine, the latest one, and yeah, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm in the Netherlands too. To make a career out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're saying you came to the Netherlands to make a career out of it. So
exactly.
tell me like well before we go to that part, like
Yeah,
the music videos, like whose ideas were that?
the director, of course, the video director. We got a video director on set. Sometimes I'll pitch in because I like to think I'm a creative guy, and yeah, we just bounce off each other, and then making some beautiful visuals.
Yeah, because I feel like it's good, like if you're as like the director and having like a good communication
Yeah.
with the people that you are working with, because you're working with so many creative minds. Like let's say for the lyrics of your song, you had a certain idea in mind,
Yeah.
and through certain visuals, for instance, you'd like to show a metaphor or something,
Yeah. Exactly.
and then you like give those thoughts to the director and see, yeah. and just make the magic happen.
That's exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is. So yeah, that's why I'm here, to make music and to further my career, basically.
So when was the time when you heard like the green light to come here to make music?
That's a funny story. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. It isn't that funny.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, I started making music, and I have I have a Dutch nationality, so it's easy for me to come here. But I never really took that step. I could have been here a couple of years ago, but I never really took that step because I didn't know what I was gonna do here. So about a year ago, I started making some good music, and yeah, then I asked the label to check out what the possibilities are for me in the Netherlands, to further my career, the connections, and if we could make it work for Ferdie Hart in the Netherlands. So yeah, they we made a plan, and I thought, yeah, that's great, let's go. So I took the first plane out here, and then I'm out here, and now I'm here
Around what time did you move actually?
in September,
In September
5
last
September,
year.
yeah, 5th of September,
It's
yeah.
usually usually a time when also the students come here to the Netherlands, but like a little bit before then.
Yeah, exactly. No, in September, the first thought that came to mind when I came here in September is, this is cold. This country is cold.
Yeah, it's really cold
It
like
is
at that
cold.
time.
It is not a warm country. I started missing Suriname the minute I stepped out of Schiphol. It was an instant, overwhelming feeling of coldness. And then I was like, yeah, I gotta get used to it, I guess.
Because it's like your first time that you've come here.
Yeah, I've been here on vacation 12 years ago, but that's 12 years ago.
Yeah.
That's half a lifetime, lifetime, half a lifetime ago. Compared to me. So yeah, I didn't have any memories really, basically. So everything was new. The city's new. The cars, the trains, tram, subway, everything. I was like, wow, this is not Suriname. This is not Suriname. This is
Like the difference between like
right and left.
yeah, like the
Right and left.
traffic is like switched around compared to Suriname. Like it's on the right, like everybody rocks and drives on the right side,
Yeah.
but we're used to the left side.
Yes.
So when I'm walking, I'm like have to remind myself, I am in the Netherlands. I am not in Suriname.
Exactly.
Walk here, not there.
Yes.
Try not to get hit by a car.
Exactly. Because you can get hit by a car
Or a bike.
or a bike. We got a lot of bikes here. We got all the bikes here.
I mean, it's good because it's green, but at the same time, somebody's gonna steal your bike.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah,
So some dude walking around with bolt cutters, you think you have like a good bike lock, and then they're just like
yeah.
and walking away with it.
There goes your bike.
Yeah.
Has your bike ever been stolen?
I do not have a bike. I do not.
Oh yeah, you're afraid. Bro, it's gonna be okay. They're not gonna steal your bike.
First, I need to buy a bike.
Exactly. So yeah, so that's why I'm here basically, and I've been having fun. So I live in this country with my brother now, so it's just me and him in this big old beautiful country, in this big old beautiful city called Amsterdam. So there's a lot to do in Amsterdam. There's a lot of music to make. There's a lot of new people to meet. A lot of new connections. A lot of gotta network. Networking is better, I would say, here in the Netherlands.
Course.
Yeah.
Like since I've come here, I've met like a lot of new people as well, and had a lot of good opportunities as
Yeah.
well.
Nice.
The only thing that holds me back is like the fear of taking that step, and knowing when to plan things and saying yes or no to the offers.
I see. Yeah. In my head, I'm just a yes to everything type of guy right now. I'll regret it. I'll regret it when I'm 30 years old. But now
Now you still have the energy.
I still have the energy. Yes, and my brain cells are still. I have enough to waste them at this point. Yeah. Yes.
I'm a bit like trying to be like on the down low and like restart again because like I decided to do like too much at once. I
Yeah.
decided to do school at once and art and learning instruments and all of that stuff and
Yeah.
YouTube, and it was like a bit too much. So you got to watch out for that burnout as well
Exactly. Yeah.
because it might become like a mental block for the creativity.
That's exactly
You
what
won't
it
stop
is.
creating, but it might slow you down.
Yes. Yeah. Correct. Correct. And do you, and but you know you have a stream now. You're actually pretty busy right now. So I think you got it
Yeah.
a little figured out right now.
Yeah, of course. Like I felt like YouTube for me
Yeah.
was like more of the main thing that I need to start on because like also my friends were like, why don't you post more things? Like we like watching this, we like hearing you sing. Why don't you
Yeah.
put more out there? And I was like still shy because like all of like of course like you've also seen it on YouTube. There are people who like post like hate comments and stuff, and
Yeah.
I was like a
What?
bit.
Are, are you do you get offended fast? Do you get offended quickly? Do these things like ruffle your feathers quickly? If I
It
may
just
ask you
sits
that.
on my mind for a little while, but like
Yeah.
when they like post that stuff, I'm like trying to like make a joke out of it,
Yeah. I see.
so it
Yeah.
doesn't bother me that much. But like I sometimes like end up thinking about it. I think about more the negative first than
Yeah.
like the positive,
Yeah. I feel
and
you.
that's actually not a good thing
Yeah. I feel you. I feel you.
because like you can have like 10 people say something good about you, but like I'm not talking about like the criticism. I'm talking about like the one person that like um, insults you, for instance, in an odd way that just like sticks in your mind.
I feel you. Yeah.
That just like bothers me a little bit,
I see. Yeah.
but you can't really fight with them, or you shouldn't really fight with them
No, you
because it's
shouldn't.
just not going to lead anywhere.
Exactly. So that's yeah. You just. I know people say don't care. You shouldn't care, but like you should not care, bro.
Yeah,
That's the fun part when people criticize or say stupid stuff. That means that they have time for you. They're thinking about you, and I should that makes me feel good.
yeah.
Basically, when people come with the negativity or the
Like they describe like everything about you and like every detail
yeah
in that one comment.
yeah yeah. What
They spend their time on it.
exactly? They think you're so important to them that yeah, exactly, for them to spread hate. But yeah. So how long ago has it been? A month ago.
Yeah.
I had a project called Dutch Wine. It was one of the last songs I actually recorded in Suriname because before I came to the Netherlands, I told myself, I'm gonna make a couple of songs, 10 songs. Just I'm gonna make a couple of songs, and then when I'm here, I'm just gonna look at how I'm gonna release them, or if they're good enough to be released. So yeah, Dutch Wine. It features a Dutch artist called Levi. Great guy, talented guy, and
Was he the director or the producer?
no, he was the other artist
The
on the
artist, other
yeah
artist,
on
yeah.
Dutch Wine. Yeah, the I would say it's one of my most inappropriate songs, is what I would say. And everyone told me don't release it because it's inappropriate. But I don't care.
We got WAP, we got Lizzo, we got all these other artists.
There
You
we go.
deserve to
Hey.
release something as well.
Sure. Yeah. No. It's a beautiful song, and that's why I decided to drop it. It's I'm a very energetic person. I'm a very energetic artist. So that's the song really shows that I have energy, all the energy. So yeah, that's why I dropped the song a
Yeah.
month ago.
When I was checking it out, this one of your top viewed music videos, right?
Yeah.
So it was
Exactly.
like a hit with the people as well.
They loved it. They loved it. Yeah, they did. They did.
So in which direction do you think of going while you're here in the Netherlands?
That's a good question. That's a really good question. To be honest, when I was in Suriname, I went I made a couple of songs and it was going a direction. So, you with every song, you could just see from he's getting better. He's going somewhere with his music, and then I came here, and then I kind of wanted to reinvent myself basically. So I went from love. I made a couple of I went from love songs to club songs basically. So what I'm doing right now, I'm going to the studio on a daily. I've been working hard. I'm writing, and I'm just trying to find that sound. Just like a little bit of soul searching, if you would say so. Just that the next thing that comes out of Ferdie, the next project that I'll drop, it's gonna be a hit because I'm just trying to make trying to make the best song.
So what should we be looking out for?
We should be looking out for something great, if I would say so myself. But I'm taking it easy right now. Just making songs, just putting the hours in the studio, and trying to create something great. That's what I have. Nothing. I have nothing to tease. I have nothing to say. Like, yo, be on the lookout. No, be on the lookout. But it's it's coming eventually. Eventually.
Eventually.
Eventually.
But you're not gonna like drop
No.
too many
No,
hits.
it's gonna no. Yeah, I am, but I'm gonna take my time with
You're gonna
this.
take your time.
Yeah, because I'm in a new country. I'm meeting new people, meeting new artists, meeting new producers, and that means hearing new sounds. And that means I get to grow as an artist because I always had a feeling that I I always had a feeling that the type of music I want to make, the inspiration is I was gonna find an inspiration in the Netherlands, in Europe, and I see why I thought that because I'm kind of seeing that come to fruition when I meet these new guys and they're just making me see a whole new side of Ferdie Hart as in music wise. So whatever's coming, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. Yeah. It's gonna be beautiful.
Also, what I didn't know is that the Netherlands is also like a melting pot of all of these cultures.
It is.
So technically, you can get to like know people from other parts of the world as well.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
And see what you guys can create or inspire each other. Speaking of inspiration, who are the artists that inspired you?
Oh, beautiful. Lieve Higo. Do you know Lieve Higo?
No, I'm not familiar with
You're
it.
not familiar with Lieve Higo. Lieve Higo is a legend. It's the king of Kaseko. Kaseko is a beautiful genre made in Suriname, and Lieve Higo is one of my. His music is what moves me. Kaseko, like not that his sound, his how he that soul that he has, and yeah, this is an artist from the 70s, 80s, so it's way back. We weren't born.
I might like know his music, but
Yeah,
not him by
yeah.
his name.
Do you know Punta Boy or Potman Bonen?
Yes.
As you know, Potman Bonen
Bonus
start. There we go. Yes.
I love that song, but I didn't know
Lieve
who the
Higo.
artist was and the
The
name.
goat, Lieve Higo. Ja, ik zeg Lieve Higo. Sowieso oldies, as in Richie Valens, van de jaren 60, Black, gewoon modern, John Bellion, Black, Joe Boy, Fireboy. Gewoon ook die Afrobeat zelf. Weet je, er zijn specifiek gewoon, ik zou zeggen gewoon overal waar er positiviteit is en good vibes in een song. Het maakt niet uit wat voor genre het is. Want ik luister ook naar country music, ik luister ook naar Passenger, die guy die song Let Her Go. Overal waar die lobby is, weet je, overal waar die good vibes zijn, daar haal ik mijn inspiratie, daar haal ik mijn motivatie. Als je naar mijn playlist, Spotify playlist gaat luisteren, ja, it's
just everything.
It's all binary gewoon.
It's just like every genre.
Yeah,
like,
every
where
genre.
you can get like something out of like some inspiration.
Ja, precies. Een of andere, je luistert naar country en dan naar ballet en dan naar I can feel it coming in. En gewoon Migos of zo, The Weeknd, bro, it's all over the place. Maar gewoon gewoon mooi muziek. Like iets aan dingen die me gewoon inspireren. En gevoelens ook. Weet je wat ik deed? Oh, nu praat ik Nederlands.
Is it
No, here we go.
It's,
English.
I was
So,
I didn't like
yeah.
it didn't
Your
register
brain didn't like,
because
yo,
we're bilingual and like
we're speaking
when you're like
Dutch.
talking both,
Exactly.
we barely like realize when we switch.
Here we go. We're speaking English again. So, yeah. What was I talking about again?
Your inspiration,
Yeah, and love moves me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
your emotions,
Yeah,
your
my
feelings.
emotions, yes. And especially love. Um so yeah, so about a year ago when I wrote a couple of songs, it's love that really motivates me. This really is like love that someone has for someone, and that really inspires me to make music, and I make it with love because it's about love. So love inspires me too. Is what I would say. Yeah.
Would have to have like sad moments as well.
I guess so. I guess so. I guess yeah. But I don't make sad I don't make sad music. I don't like sad music. I made a couple of sad songs, like
Way back.
way back, but I don't like sad songs. I just think that
It's not your
I
vibe.
love sad songs, but I don't like making them.
You love listening to
I
them.
love listening to sad songs, to Black and etc. Weekend,
Yeah.
call out my name. Yeah, but yes, but sadness doesn't inspire me to write. Sadness doesn't move me. It's all about the love and the positivity when I'm creating music, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like some people say like if you're like all these things come from your feelings,
Yeah.
but if you're like doing it like as a career,
Yeah.
like you might not always feel happy, you might not always feel sad, and if you're like
Yeah.
just basing everything like on the feelings, like how will you like continue? Like that's my question.
That's a good question. Drugs. It's a joke. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, we do not. Hey, kids,
Don't do drugs.
don't do drugs, kids. Do not do drugs. No.
Unless you're here in the Netherlands, everything's
Everything is drugs in the Netherlands. It is not, Mama. Mama, luister niet naar haar. Don't listen to her, Mom. She doesn't know. So yeah, basically, what
that's
is
the
it?
dark side. That's not for now.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but there's just so much positivity and there's just so much love in the world that it's really not that. Yeah, I'm a real positive guy. I'm a real optimistic guy, if I do say so myself. So I get sad sometimes. Everyone gets sad sometimes, but I find it easy to find the love and positivity in this beautiful, cold, unfair world.
Yeah.
Is what I would say to that.
You're trying to find the light in the darkness.
Exactly.
The light
Glass
at
is
the end of the tunnel.
glass is half full.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
who are the artists that you are looking forward to be working with, or who you want to be working
Michael
with?
Jackson. Jokey joke. No, okay, my bad. No, who knows? Some MJ vocals wouldn't be that bad. Yeah. So, anyone. If I have to drop a few names, I think a project with Poke.
Hey,
That would be crazy.
yo, if he like sees this and he's like, I want to like do
Yeah.
something with you, I will be
Yeah.
looking forward for that. I'll just be like waiting for like the song to drop.
Yeah, no, a project with Poke. That would be great.
I'm not sure. I do think you guys like match like a bit like the energy,
I hear that a lot. Yeah. I hear that a lot.
especially like with your last song. It could like match more of the
Yeah,
energy.
you feel that pokeness. That
Like maybe you can like ask like, hey, do you know Poke by any chance? Like
That's a
to
good
the people like
question.
who you know, and they might be like, hey, we know him. Like, do you want to start something?
let's
Just be like,
link.
yeah.
Let's Poke X Ferdie Hart. Who wouldn't want to hear that?
would
for
be awesome.
everyone.
And
That would be a delight to everyone.
like the shows, like the concerts, you can just go there as
Bro,
well to perform.
exactly. Yeah, so um yeah, I would say Joe too, because Joe is the GOAT. Say how is the GOAT. I, I, I would love to make a song with Paul Senior, with some other Dutch artists, with I would say Kenny B. I would love to make another song with Benjamin Faya, my big bro in Suriname. Um, Sowieso met with Ronnie Flex, that would be dope.
Hey.
With Trangarugi, another goat from Suriname. And you know, just anyone that would like to basically make something beautiful, I would be down. Doesn't matter who, basically. Yeah, as long as it's in the name of love and positivity
And
and
you're
good
having
sign.
fun.
Exactly, that's number one. As long as you're having fun and not doing too much of the drugs, and it's okay. As long as it's fun.
Like it's funny. Like usually, like when I'm here, like the Dutch are known for like using a lot of drugs.
They are. They are. Well, we don't do that.
We don't do that.
We are not part of that group.
I'm just sitting on the sidelines watching.
Yeah, just
I'm just there like in
watching
case.
them have all the
Yeah.
fun. My mother would not like that. My mother would not approve. You're not going to heaven anyway. Yeah. So have you ever done something, you know, in the we're talking about let's not talk about this anymore. Do you
No.
believe in God? Are you religious?
I am spiritual, but I do believe.
Great.
Well, it's there is something, but it's beyond our comprehension.
Wow. Wow. That's some eternal stuff. Nice. So
Because we can just like we can only write stuff from our point of view, like as in how we, because like this is like the interesting part, like
yes,
when I
let's
was like
talk about
watching
religion.
like some videos,
Yeah.
there were like some accounts of people like in these scriptures, like that they were actually like using a lot of like hallucinogenic stuff. And then when I was also reading about the hallucinogenic stuff, like the mushrooms and stuff,
Yeah.
they said that they felt like a positive and loving energy,
Yeah.
and they described that as like the love of God actually, because they wanted to pray more, they wanted to love themselves more,
They wanted to love themselves more. Pause.
and they wanted to pray more, like, but there is a way to use this stuff, and you cannot just like use it. Like this is why also people say that's dangerous. Like for instance,
Are
that's
we
why
talking about drugs right now?
we
Oh,
are.
great. Yes, I'm following the conversation. Yes.
It's just that I don't know why, but like apparently like drugs and religion have like something in common, and also like rituals and traditions and
So you're
around
telling me
stuff.
someone had to be high to write the Bible? Is what you're telling me? That's
No,
not.
they didn't have to be high per se, but
It sure does sound like it, doesn't it? We are not atheists. We have
no.
respect for all religions.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what the interesting parts I that I have read and I've seen, like the people of especially like in Hinduism say that there's like this statue of Shiva
Yeah.
dancing,
Yeah.
and they say it's like the vibrations created the earth. And if you like also see with the molecules and stuff, like if you remember science class,
Yeah.
they say the molecules never stop moving.
Yeah.
They're constantly vibrating. And every
Dancing.
time when you're like singing in church, singing, yeah, exactly, song.
Yeah.
That's like a way of like honoring creation and honoring God actually,
Nice.
and everything. So that's why I feel like all these religions and stuff have things in common.
Yeah. Okay.
If you
Okay.
look at like these parts, and I think that's also why singing and being creative is actually important,
It
because
is.
in a way we are actually honoring like
Whoa.
the entity that brought us here.
Wow. That's
It's
some
deep.
deep talk. That's.
It's deep, but it's
I thought you were
amazing.
just gonna tell me, no, I'm not. Yes, I'm religious. You gave me you told me, yeah.
That's why I say like you can't really like be like how you should say, like you
Native.
cannot deny it. You cannot like deny it, like
You cannot. Yes.
because like science and religion, like they're
They have a
trying to
couple
like
of things in
yeah,
common.
it's in common, and science is just like finding a way to understand these things,
Yes, exactly.
making it more yeah for us to comprehend.
Exactly. Nice.
And this is like so amazing, like song, dance, and music is like honoring like these vibrations.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that connect
Wow.
us.
I've never thought about it like that. Yeah, but nice. Nice. I guess I'm religious.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a little religious. Yeah.
Yeah, we all have that, actually have that spiritual side to us, but like, no hate to people who do not believe in this and who have their own thing, like,
Sure. Yeah.
because it's not, how should I say this? We shouldn't be ridiculing other people for their things because it's technically not our place, and we cannot do it in the name of like a higher being.
I
Because
see.
I
Yeah.
do see that people have been like doing that, like in the name of this. Um, I disapprove of what you're doing. I feel like it's not our place to say that.
Yeah. Just
Because
let everyone do their thing and believe what they want to believe, and as long as you let them in peace, and it's okay.
yeah, and you're not hurting people, and
Exactly.
you're just like chill with that.
Just chilling, bro.
Yeah,
Just chilling.
and know that
Exactly.
like depending on what you're doing, like your actions have consequences.
But yeah, that's yeah. Your actions do. Unless yeah.
You can do whatever you want, but be sure to know that you're not free from the consequences.
Karma is real.
Yeah.
That's what I. That's not.
Just people have like other names for it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But like, if we probably like talk about this a lot too much, people are probably gonna be like, "Oh, the whole cultish thing."
Yeah.
But the thing is that people actually use more the whole cult thing to actually gain power and manipulate other people. This is like everyone more for finding their own connection to God in
Yeah.
many
Just
different
finding their
forms.
place on earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that, yeah. Exactly. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah. So yeah.
Because like especially since we also grew up going to Catholic schools, actually,
Yeah.
like we got introduced to that, and also that and the science part, and we just see those similarities, but they're told in a different way, so
I
we wouldn't
see.
be able to understand them
Yeah.
in an instant.
I see.
But yeah, enough of this.
Enough.
Like,
No. Yeah. No. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. You went in depth. Yeah. Well, that was interesting.
yeah, it's
To
like
say the least.
there's like a proper way of things being written down. This is just like how I remember it from like watching and reading all of this stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like interesting because like when I was like going to Dubai, I was like saw these pictures on the wall. They were like looking for the God particle.
What the God particle?
I'm not sure
Is that
exactly
like a
what that is.
tesseract? Are we talking
No.
about some infinity stones type of stuff right there? Sorry to sound disrespectful. No, the
like-
what's the God particle?
I didn't read up on it, but
Oh,
I found
okay,
it like
okay.
interesting, and also people were also making these machines to get like for instance they were trying to get the Hindu gods back into this world. It's like probably like one of like these videos where this guy was like, "This is this person.
Yeah.
They made this because they want to bring this entity in our dimension."
Yeah.
It's like this thing is way more complicated than we can ever comprehend.
Yes. I can't even get my mind. Yeah.
But also, I'm like, don't you need like consent from like the other, like from the other entity? Like, if you want to like them to be here, like you can't just be like, I'm a person. I'm doing like the whole science movie type thing, and being unaware of like that these entities also have their own minds and
Yeah. Exactly.
consciousness and whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Our conversation went. Yeah. Yeah. Music. Aliens exist. So yeah. Nice. You're interested in a lot of things, and that's pretty dope.
Yeah, I feel like these things are connected in a way, like art,
Yeah.
writing, and music
Yeah.
and entertainment. Basically, the things that we all talked about,
Yeah.
and spirituality. And it's interesting that all of these are connected because you think like these topics would have nothing to do
Do
with each
each
other.
other. Yeah. Exactly. But how about that?
Yeah.
So just one big connection.
Yeah,
Yeah. Nice.
I do find it interesting, but I might have to like read more on some of the other stuff. But it found it also interesting because like they found like back when I was doing science, I was studying like the way the brain cells look,
Yeah.
and
And
when they were like looking at pictures of like space and stuff, they saw that certain parts like looked similar to the stuff that we have in our body.
so you know what's messed up about that. So that means we're inside brain. Let's get meta. Let's get meta with this shit. That's yeah. That's
And
what if we're just on a little speck? Let's do it. We're not on drugs, but what if you are on a speck? Oh, but I feel you. That's pretty interesting. Yeah.
because they also somebody also said like when a star explodes or something, or something happens to like a galaxy,
Yeah.
it kind of looks like when a cell in the human body dies and it like expels stuff on the outside.
Yo, that's nice.
And I was like space and the human body
Yeah.
aren't actually that different. It's like it feels like they're working on like similar rules,
You see.
or
Yeah.
like you cannot like make this stuff up. Like there's probably like a reason why these things look similar,
Exactly.
but we might not understand it in our lifetime.
We'll get there one day. We will definitely get there one day. Yeah. Exactly.
But now here's the interesting part. Have you heard that people are trying to like extend their life now? On like people like Jeff Bezos are like trying to pay for that research so he could like extend his life so he can like enjoy
If you
his
have
money
the
more.
money, why not? If you have the money, why not? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, dope. That does sound dope.
And I was like, what will this mean for like human civilization?
Yeah, think about where we were 20 years ago.
We didn't have
We
smartphones,
didn't have smartphones, and where we're gonna be in 20 years.
flying cars.
Flying cars. That's exactly where we're gonna be, or nothing.
Hmm.
So that will
The
World War Three.
third world war. We might have nuclear radiation.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope. What else am I gonna talk about again? So, yeah, acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, acting.
So where
Yeah,
did your love for acting begin?
beautiful. That's a good question. So, the mysticals were teaching at on stage performing arts.
Oh,
You know where that is? On stage performing arts
yeah.
in Suriname, and yeah, it's a theater school basically, and I was always, following the dance classes and the mysticals. That's the dance crew in Suriname, and
Also, they
yeah,
performed at my aunt's wedding, Nisha Madaran,
yeah. Oh, that
at
you
her wedding.
nice.
And one of the girls that I interviewed is also like in the mysticals.
Oh, nice. Which one?
Sharena.
Sharina. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sharina. Yeah, I missed it. I missed Sharina. Yeah,
She went
Sharina.
to
Yeah.
my what is it? My high school.
Oh, dope.
Yeah,
And that is,
that's where I found her.
there we go. Nice. Yeah. So basically, at on stage performing arts, they had an adult group on the Wednesdays, and one of the lovely teachers asked me, the owners, Joella, one of the people that look after on stage performing arts. Do you know her by any chance, Joella?
I may have seen her once.
Yeah, lovely lady, really talented lady. And
Because like two people that I know like were video calling with her,
Yeah.
and like talking with her. It was like so sweet, and she was like asking how they were.
Yeah, no, she's great. She's like a mother to everyone, to
Yeah,
every student that
like
she has in the
that
school.
energy, like that
Yeah,
mother energy.
exactly. And she has a cute little kid. That's so
Like
good.
they were asking like how the kid was and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, and I like acting. I like not being me.
Someone else.
I like being extra. I like being someone else. I like being in
Putting on this
character.
mask of this other
Exactly.
character.
That's one of the fun things about acting. Putting on a mask and just going all out. So there was a play. It's called Checkmate, and my character was a guy was sleeping with the wife of a club owner, which was great because that meant I'm not a shy guy. Is basically what I'm saying. So I went all out. I did fun stuff on that stage that my mother went to see, which was very inappropriate. But yeah, I love acting. I love entertaining people. You know, that's me. That's Ferdie Hart. Yeah.
Like like if how should I say this?
Yes. With words.
Like if this Dutch studio was like to come to you and like, hey, we want more like artists from Suriname to like be in like our show that's kind of like like those reality TV show
Yeah.
things. Would you say yes?
Yes. Yeah, I would. You know what's funny? I was in a reality like it hasn't released yet. I can't even talk about it. I think.
Then don't
But
talk about it.
but there's something. There's a it's a fun show, and
Will you be on the show?
I am
Like,
yeah I am, and I don't
you're
know.
a main character.
It's not like that. So
Oh.
it's I wanna talk about. I'm already talking about it.
Yeah.
Why not? So it's a show called First Dates here in the Netherlands, where you just go on a date, and
Oh, that show.
yeah, exactly. And I thought, yeah, so I went on that show. It was fun, and yeah, they asked me. I shouldn't be talking about this stuff, but anyway,
We'll see it. We'll see
well,
it.
yeah,
We'll
it's
see it.
fun. This is very fake, but I want to show. Yeah, exactly.
But like besides a show like that, but
Yeah.
but the other show like where they have like these people in like this house,
Yeah.
like stuff like.
I would be. I would definitely be down to be hanging around with some sexy people. I would definitely drink a beer with some attractive people, and not have intimate relations with these beautiful people. I do have that self control. Hi. Would you ever, would we ever see you in a reality TV show?
If they ask, then.
Yeah, why not?
But I want to be like over the top, just like not
Like
like
love and hip hop type over the top. It's like
yeah, like be
pulling
more.
people's weave and all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But just like that for the show.
Exactly.
Not like in real life.
No,
just
not in real life.
Just just to be a different person for that moment and just like
Exactly.
to be out of my shell and just
Exactly. Are you
create fake drama on that.
Yeah.
show.
Are you a dramatic type of? Are you a dramatic woman? Are you a wild woman? Are you, do you explode when the drama gets a little too feisty?
Like in real life, can still hold my
Yeah,
cool.
you can like calm and collected, not lose your shit. It's like I got it under control.
Yeah.
Shoot,
But like I just wanna like in
yeah.
Dutch, ik wil gewoon losgaan op zo'n show.
Yeah,
I just wanna like.
You should just choke a hole.
I don't want to be like calm and like oh my god.
Whoa. This is Red Bull. This is Red Bull. This is just Red Bull.
Let's see.
It is. It's
Yeah.
Red Bull. It's not. No alcohol. No drugs. Not the devil's. We don't touch the devil's letters. No marijuana. Nothing. We don't do that here because we want to go to heaven.
Oh, they said nothing about the.
I know. That's
the devil's
yeah.
lettuce.
They
only say anything. They only say things about like alcohol.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be safe. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to do nothing at all. That's why I'm still a virgin, because I don't want to. I'm waiting to get married. Is what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
Yes, kids don't lie. Do not tell lies. Yes, yeah, Fidel. Heck, ask away.
But like,
Open book.
but like,
Ask away.
what kind of character would you be like on this reality show? Let's say.
I would be a black independent woman who don't need no man. Is what I would be. It's yeah, yeah. I would be a guy that sings. I would be the guy that has a guitar and just sings. Yeah, yeah. Hi, how are you doing? You okay? Are you good? Cause I'm good. This is not a fever dream. Hi.
Have you been like interviewed by more people or?
I have, but I've never really. Yeah, I've never been in this format, basically.
Not this format.
Not in this format. It's basically just for the paper, or if you had a phone, if you had a radio, stuff like that, but never, face to face.
Because I feel like this is like more the format for stuff like the other YouTube channels as well, like where they like do a little better editing than this. This is just like the
Hey,
how should I say,
raw
like the
version.
raw
This is
easy
the raw
version,
version.
because like
Pause.
you also like need like a lot of money for like all of the gear, all of the editing.
As long as you got a good laptop, you
Yeah.
good. You got a good laptop, got some good software, you good. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was thinking about like ever like filming or recording in the studio, having like a whole
You should.
whole team
I
for
I
this.
think even this year, you're gonna have a whole setup where you're gonna be interviewing
Yeah.
people, inshallah.
And I also think through my school
Yeah.
that they might have like places or rooms available for stuff like this, because this falls under media.
Yeah.
So I can.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah.
You should definitely tell the people in charge, guys, podcasts, guys, for the children.
Because
Think of the children.
yeah, actually think of the children
Exactly.
who want to find their spark.
Think of the Joe Rogan fans. Please
Hey!
think about the Joe Rogan fans. Do you listen to podcasts?
Yes, I listen to like a lot of Joe Rogan as well. That's why I like was researching more of this stuff. But before we go to Joe Rogan,
Yes, let's talk about Ferdie Hart.
Yeah.
Yes.
I also wanted to say like I actually used to do voice acting for like characters and stuff on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, and
Nice.
I actually like want to continue that here in the Netherlands if I find like a place or a way.
Do you do voices? Like
Yeah.
what's the cutest voice that you can do?
Like the cutest voice I can do is this. Like people when they like hear it, they get like all excited and like all they like get so shocked.
Oh my god.
I can
Okay.
do like more voices than this, but this is like the
Yeah,
funniest.
that's the go-to voice.
It's
That
the
it is
go-to.
cute. It will be cute. It will be cute. Yeah, exactly. Nice.
But then you also have the whole thing of being able to like sing in those voices.
Can you sing in those voices? Can you sing in that cute little voice?
Maybe I can sing in that cute little voice.
This is Disney.
Exactly, Disney.
This is Disney. You should work for. You should get a Disney Plus show, my brother. Just
We shall see.
yeah.
After like I gotta make like those connections, put like also a lot of videos out there.
Let's put it out into the universe.
I had like something important on my mind that I wanted to ask you, but I
That's
forgot.
yeah. Like at this
No.
point, we're just talking, my brother. We're just
vibing.
fun.
Like
We're just
the
vibing.
important stuff like was already at.
Yeah, like talking about music. Ew, let's talk about religion.
I have the dude. I have him in my mind. Okay.
Okay.
Have you like seen stuff from like Oliver Tree? This is like this
Excuse me.
artist. I think he goes more in like an entirely different genre, but like in his like music videos, he like wears over the top stuff and has like over the top props, giant props that he likes to use. And like he had this video where he was like being shot at like by a tank in I think he shot. I'm not sure where he shot it. I'm not sure if he shot it in Ukraine or
Yeah,
in like a different country in Russia,
yeah,
in close to Russia.
yeah.
But it just like felt awesome, like with these music videos coming out. Like it's not just like it's a lot different from what you do actually, like
Really?
with these props and stuff, and especially they put like a lot of
So
Easter eggs as well
I
in there.
see, I see.
Because like now I'm like kind of curious if you're going with that, like turning like your whole album thing, like if you're ever gonna do that and like turning it like into a story and
Like
it's told through like
like
each
an
music
art piece
video.
or stuff like that
Yes.
with a concept basically.
Yeah.
You never know. I think I would be down to do that, as in just I think I think yeah. If I was ever to make an album, I think it would be something like that. It would have the same tone. It wouldn't be like the vibes wouldn't be all over the place. It would be just a simple one story.
I mean, you can have it all over the place, but there's a certain way.
Yeah,
to do
simple
it.
concept. Just stick to the concept. But yeah, I know what you're saying. I understand. Yeah, and that's yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely see.
Because especially when you said you like to act and you like all of the other stuff as well,
Yeah,
it's like this combination would like be perfect for you.
it would. It would. It would. Just gotta see how I'll apply that, to
Yeah.
my music. But that's a good idea.
I'm
That's a good.
guessing we have to like wrap up or maybe continue like some other time
No problem. Yeah, we can definitely do a part two.
because it's not just that I'm like running out of ideas.
Yeah.
It's just like we need to like keep people wondering and
Me too.
also keep them
Too.
hyped because like most of the stuff that you're like probably working on is
Yeah.
like more kept under wraps
It is.
until
Yeah, until
and you can
the further time. Yeah. So next
add too
time
much on that.
I'll bring all the good news. Next time I'll bring all the sweets. That's what I'll be bringing next time.
But as like a last question, what is the message that you give to like the younger generation or the future artists?
Laughing positivity above everything else. That's it. Just like, that's what I want to be remembered. If someone talks about my music, I want the first feeling that comes to mind to be like, oh, him, and then like just this smile comes to your face because you're thinking about love and positivity and the good vibes. That's that's what I want to tell the younger generation. Spread love, spread positivity, and it's gonna be a lot less sucky in this beautiful world. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
And for the young artists who are starting out,
Just make content. Go to the studio. If you've never made a song, go make a song. Go make a song. The first songs are gonna be bad, but just be consistent. You know, maybe your first interview wasn't that good, but just you didn't stop. And along the way you came better. You found like a recipe to ask questions to make the guests feel comfortable. As long as you don't stop and as long as you're consistent, that's that's how we learn. That's how we make mistakes. That's how we get better. So someone that's just doesn't even have to be music. This can be anything. It can be soccer, can be sports, can be anything. Driving, swimming, knitting, cutting hair. As long as stay consistent.
yeah,
But don't rob and don't stay consistent at doing illegal stuff. Because when you get better, that's when the popo comes to get you.
yeah,
That's what I'll tell the children.
because we know what happened to Pablo Escobar.
You do be knowing that he be had. Whoa, English. Hi guys. Yeah, yeah. But thanks again for inviting me. It was a great time. It was a fun time. I enjoyed being here and just having a great open conversation about music, about religion, about everything that we talked about, and I had fun. And
You're welcome.
yeah, you should not stop with this.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue. The
Yeah.
only thing is like life sometimes gets in the way.
Yeah, just as long as you make it a priority, I guess. As long as you just take it serious, then
And like also the fun thing is like people who are just starting out,
yeah,
you do not have to have like complicated,
exactly.
expensive material.
Exactly.
You can
do
just like
it.
use like
Your phone.
your phone.
Can't do it with your phone.
Like
Exactly.
people who are starting off with photography, phone,
Your phone.
film,
everything.
phone, and then just like an editing software on
I
your
was
phone.
I was gonna say something so inappropriate, bro. I was gonna say. Let me not say it because yeah.
We'll leave that for
Well,
off of.
Yeah, for off. Yeah. Anyway, great. What she said. Just start.
But yeah.
Just start.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully we'll see you guys at like the next episode of Rinse Art Cafe. Like I said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow and listen to Ferdie's music. I also put links down in the description below so you can go check him out. Don't forget to show us some support.
Yeah, there you go.
And when commenting down below, please keep it civil, guys. Thank you very much, and have a nice night. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Have to scoot all the way to like end the stream.